relationships. For some of you, this is a word that brings joy. You have that special person in your life and you would not let them go for anything. The love, the sex, the ability to come home each night to the person you love. However, for some people the mention of the word relationship brings fear, anxiety, and horrible memories that cause them to shy away. Because I do not care to help those who do not have bad relationships, I want to address those of you who do. During my youth I could not escape a bad relationship. Hell, it was as if karma sought out to destroy me as much as possible. Believe it or not, it had worked for a very long time. When I was in grad school, I met a girl that I felt very much love for. At this point, I was well into my 30s. She was in her early 30s. Long story short, my fear of rejection, my fear of being used and manipulated all came flushing back to me. How did I get over such fears and phobias? Like an alarm clock I realized, it does not matter what others think. I may get rejected, I may get hurt, but in the long run, I will find that love of my life. Today, her and I are very happily married with 3 kids. For some of you, though, this is not the case. You may have kids but the relationship may be falling apart. An endless spiral that you cannot seem to stop. You try to find out what the issues are but never seem to find an absolution for them. Here's something, give her something. Present her with flowers, give her a romantic dinner lit with only scented candles. In the end, what I am saying is to make her feel just as beautiful as she did the day you met her. Now, for you women, do not think I left you hanging. I did not forget that there are always 2 sides of the coin. When it comes to a man, there is a common thought that I have noticed in women. Men are very simple creatures with very simple needs. However, this is not the case either. Men, just like you women, desire to be held. We desire love as well as something meaningful. Now I am not telling you to go out and buy your man a dozen roses. In fact, most men may actually frown on being given roses at work or any other location for that matter. Take your man out, give him something fun to do. Yes, if it means sexual relations, go for it. Even I will admit that chances are he will not fight you on that. Now, I want to discuss the social trend of relationships. The trends that have contributed to the destruction of what a meaningful relationship used to be. What is on the outside exceeds that of the inside. This is a deadly statement that society has pounded into our thoughts. In fact, this one statement alone has contributed to the destruction of countless relationships and marriages. The concept of a person's physical appearance is all that matters simply makes me sick in that there is clearly no love. In fact, as a society we are trained away from true love. That is not to say it does not exist. As society changes and adapts, the concept of what love is has to change and adapt. As a result, we now have a tainted perspective of this emotion. I have my own belief, however. But I am not here to discuss my personal beliefs on what love is or may not be. I want to know what you think. Tell me about some of the relationships you've had. Hell, if you need help or advice, feel free to ask. Thank you, everybody.